The population of the United States is over 325 million. Different races, different cultures, different people. And within those differences falls a group of 2.3 million without access to nutritious foods, placing them in areas called food deserts. Now, a rural food desert is where an individual or family must travel up to 10 miles or more to reach a supermarket or grocery store. While 2.3 million is less than 1% of the United States population, this food desert environment may not seem like a great distance to travel from the outsider's point of view. But try putting yourself in the 1% shoes. For example, what if you didn't have the necessary means of transportation to travel 1 mile, let alone 10? Luckily, in rural Kansas, farmers are implementing their resources to help food desert communities in several different ways. USDA's National Farmers Market Directory now lists over 8,000 markets, an increase of 76% since 2008. But with that increase in markets, how exactly are these farmers making an impact on those that don't have access to good food?
I think this market could be bigger, but I think it's growing, and we get quite a few people, quite a lot of dedicated people. So you see the same faces every week. The community where I'm from, where the farm's from, the only grocery store we have anymore is Walmart, and I think it's just so different from when I was younger, where every community had a grocery store, and it's changing now so that some communities don't even have a grocery store. They have to go to the next town over to go to the Walmart, and I just think that's a tragedy that they don't have access to, fresh vegetables all year round that are locally produced. I think we really need to be thinking more about what we're eating, and farmers markets are a good way to know your producer, know where your food's coming from, and understand that it's healthy and good for you.
It's a whole other avenue of customers. Like, we'll have people that will only go to the farmers market and won't ever come here. And then we'll have people that come here and never go to the farmers market.
There has been an increase of food desert community members that become community garden farmers in order to help those in need. One community member, John Boxa, balances his time as a school teacher with having a community garden because he wants to help.
The access in smaller communities, and I see this as a teacher, is habits of the parents. So the parents just don't cook or eat that way, therefore the kids don't. In this county, there's so much amazing food here between the growers that are here. And so the problem isn't the production of the food, it's a parent making a conscious choice. My parents made a choice to raise it around us, to teach us the right thing. I do also noticing, just as a citizen in the community, there's fewer gardens. And I would say in a realistic situation, the money part of it's an issue too. If we are here with a customer and you know them in the community, for them just to stop by on a limited income with 4 kids, well then yeah, if I have extra cucumbers that week that are just gonna end up in the compost, here, take these 10 home. We can take care of them, help them out a little bit at least. But that's what I've noticed around here, is there is an income part for young families, and then there's just some parents that will make that conscious choice to raise their kids with healthy food. I do hire a handful of high school kids. As far as the food side of it, yeah, I try to inspire them with some culture with the food production. They come and, eat a meal with us. A lot of the kids around here that I hire are from decent families, but you get a few that have never really eaten that way before. So that's a little bit of a shocker for them, but we love doing that. It's so much fun, so.
As mentioned before, some kids do not have the opportunity to eat nutritious meals, so some of the farmers in the Pike Valley area donate various food items to ensure kids get a good meal.
It's important for them to get a school meal here. We work pretty hard. We work with the Pike Valley producers to get local grown meats, whether that's pork or beef, and we're actually getting ready to add chicken. The Pike Valley producers wanted to give our kids local quality meat, whether it's beef, pork, chicken, whatever. So it's a good blessing for our kids, so take advantage of it.
As food deserts become an increasing issue within smaller communities, farmers are just one way that the people living in said communities can receive well-balanced meals, whether it be through farmers markets, community gardens, or donations for schools. Farmers see the problem and recognize they have the tools to help.